activities are activities that make a child work and think in whatever the activity is. So these activities are really beneficial for children who really struggle to calm down or who have some struggles with motor planning. So kids who have a lot of energy and like to run, jump, and crash into things might have troubles or are seeking sensory input. So by using heavy work activities, we are trying to target our proprioceptive system, which kind of helps us learn how our bodies move. And so when we use these activities, we can use them to help calm our child down because they are getting that input to the sensory system. And we can work on motor planning because these activities make you use your limbs and body together and make a child think through what the activities are trying to get in. So some activities that your child may already be doing in their daily routine include jumping, swimming, running, dancing. You could have your child carry heavy items. You could carry anything that just has a little weight to it. They could help you with your groceries, putting cans and putting different food items away, or even other chores like vacuuming can be really beneficial because it makes them push or it makes them just move and help, and it's nice for you too as a parent. So another fun one you could do with your child is building a fort where they have to lift up cushions, lift up blankets. The rest of this video will give you some more ideas of things you can include in your daily routines. What you can have your kids do is to push a laundry basket full of their toys that make it a little bit heavier across the floor. As long as it's not a hardwood floor and you're scratching your floors. But it's a good way to make their muscles work and to tire them out. So it'll look like this. They can do it walking or they can do it kneeling. Okay. Want to do it walking, Zayden, for me? Yep. You would also use like a toy cart or a stroller or anything that they have and just fill it with real toys, fill it with cans, anything that'll add a little weight to it. What you can have them do is to take a stuffed animal or some toy that's got a lot of weight to it. You can have them walk around the house or even walk up the stairs because this will force them to use a lot of their muscles and really force them to use their body to do work. So go ahead, guys. Another good activity to have your kids do is to do activities that they're on their tummy. So just like when they were babies and they were doing tummy time, or to have something where they're up on their hands and their knees. This will force their bodies to do more work than if they're just sitting at a table working. So right now I have Zayden working on a puzzle and Harper coloring, but you can insert whatever activity your child likes to do for this one. Another one you can do if you have two adults is to do blanket swings, where both of you grab a corner of the blanket and you swing back and forth. So we're going to start with him going forward and backwards. So we're going to grab these two corners. We're going to come up under it. And we're just going to gently pick him up. And we're going to swing him back and forth. And then we'll gently set him back down on the ground. And we can also go the other way where he's kind of looking at us. So we'll pick him up this way and swing him back and forth. On this one, you want to make sure that you are watching for autonomic responses, which means that you're looking for redness in the face, you're looking for an increased heart rate, you're looking for labored breathing, because that could mean that this is too much stimuli for them, and you need to calm it down. Another one you can do is a ball massage with your child. So if you have them lay with their arms up and their legs out, spread your arms out for me. I'm going to take the ball and I'm going to apply light pressure up and down her body. Go up her back, down those legs, out to those arms, and the other arm. Kind of back to that back, kind of move it around and back and up. And just kind of keep doing that until they feel nice and relaxed and that they got enough input. What we're going to talk about is a hot dog. So with the hot dog, you lay your blanket down flat and you have your child lay on top of it with their head sticking over the edge of the blanket. When they lay down like this, it gives you the opportunity to come up, to grab the blanket, and I'm going to roll her up nice and tight in this blanket. We're going to roll, 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 roll. So she's nice and tight, and she's a hot dog in there. This will apply a lot of pressure from all sides, and it can be really helpful in helping them calm down. When they're ready and they're calm, then you can unroll them. And we're going to go all the way over. And she's out. But you want to make sure that their head is outside of that blanket so that they're not getting stuck in there and that they can't breathe. Alrighty, another one you can do is gently throwing your child into a bed, into a couch, a beanbag, or in this case, a ball pit with a blanket in it. You ready? I'm going to pick them up, and I'm just going to kind of gently toss them in there. So make sure you kind of limit this one, because this one can become a game because it is a lot of fun, but it does give you a lot of fast input in that one time. Another one you can do is have them play catch with a ball. So in order to get a good sensation and really make it heavy work, you want to use a bigger ball that might have a little weight in it, maybe a little water, something that they have to really use their muscles to do this. So we'll just have them toss the ball back and forth. They're using a big ball that's bigger than them. And they're going to throw it, catch it, and throw it back. You can also choose to make a child sandwich. You could use a mat, you could use cushions, blankets, whatever you have. So I have him laying down here on a mat, and I'm going to take this other side of the mat here. I'm going to pull it up. Okay, like that. And I'm going to lay it on top of him, and I am going to just apply some light pressure kind of up and down his body here. And I've made my child sandwich. All right, some other heavy work activities you can do are animal walks. So these are a couple of my favorites. So this first one the kids are demonstrating is the crab walk. So they're back and they're walking on their hands and their feet going backwards. Good job. The next one is going to be a frog. So they're going to squat down with their hands up and they're going to jump up like a frog and go ribbit. The next one is a bear. So hands and feet, and they're going to crawl forward. Now we're going to do a duck walk where our feet are close together and we waddle side to side. Good job. All the way. All the way.
I did it fast.
You did. All right. The next one is going to be an elephant. So we're going to put our arms straight out in front of us. We're going to bend over and we're going to swing our trunk side to side as we walk. Okay? The next one is a cheetah, where we run as fast as we can. Good job. And then this last one is one you're going to have to help them with. It's the wheelbarrow. And so we'll have them down. And then we're going to pick up the feet, and we're going to help them walk across. Keep going. And those are your animal walks. Fun activity is having your child jump on a little trampoline. They can just jump up and down. They can do fun jumps like side. Can you jump with your legs out? Good. They can try jumping on one foot. Can you do one foot? And then you can also, if your child is younger and doesn't have the motor skills to jump without holding on, there are trampolines that have a little handle that comes up here, and they can use that to hold on as they move up. Doing push-ups is also another good way. Doing them on the wall is a lot better for young children just because they don't have the strength and whatever to do them on the ground. So I have Harper to here doing them on the wall. You want to show them what you're doing them against? You want to lift up your hand? So a fun way to do it would be to put a handprint on the wall, like laminate it, and then you can teach them to push through the wall as they are doing these push-ups. The last idea we're going to talk about is the use of sensory bands or different sensory stimuli on their hands to help them work their hands and just kind of feel a variety of different textures. So here, I've got Harper playing in a bag of water. It actually has some cut up materials in it, so she's feeling different textures, some soft, some hard. And then Zayden's sitting here, he's playing with his Play-Doh. He's squeezing it, he's throwing it, and he's really getting that input through his hands. activities will work for every child. Try them out and see what works for your child and for your family and what you can easily incorporate into your daily routine. Try and incorporate one every 90 or so minutes, or as you see the effects wear off, and over time, hopefully you will see an increase in the amount of time that these activities will work for.